Alright, so this is just a quick video on what I actually do for studying and how I approach it. So every institute, which is like every 3 weeks or so, I go back to Florida, and we have 3 large exams for just anatomy, and one of them is the muscle test. Muscle test is about 25 muscles that we're testing each time. So this is going to be the 4th one. It's going to be the last semester, last institute for the semester. So it will be over 100 muscles that we've learned so far this semester. So it's pretty intense. This is just one type of test on it. So this is me preparing for a muscle test, for example. So I got got a bunch of monitors here, and then my laptop. So these are all the muscles. So for example, this is like the biceps femoris, the short head of it. This is the semimembranosus, semitendinosus. So I organize it all in like a chart here. So I'll have it so that I put the origin of the muscle, so where it originates, where it attaches, the actions of it. So it flexes the leg at the knee, and then immediately rotates the leg at the knee. So you need to put all the actions that it does, and then also what nerve innervates it. So for example, the tibial portion of it, of the sciatic nerve, and then the vertebral level as well. So L5 to S2, so lumbar to sacral 2. And so I break up all this, and I put little codes here so that I know exactly what it is when I'm studying for it. And then I'll actually put all the codes here, and I break up all the muscles into its different compartments. So you see here, there's a posterior one. There's let's see here, the posterior of the lower leg compartment of the superficial flexors. So it's good to group muscles into extensors, flexors, the lower part, upper part, deep muscles, superficial muscles, so that it's easier to break up. But see, for example, I'll even put it in paragraph format here to make it a little easier, because this is in a chart format. And then these are all my codes. So when I'm on my laptop, I was actually writing it by hand for half the semester, and I was like, okay, I need to figure out a different way, because we actually take the tests in person, but on their computers. So it's not on hand. So it's actually kind of like a sports theory, where you can actually do specificity. So if I'm actually going to do the test on a computer, it makes sense that I actually practice and write it out. See? And I've just been writing it out kind of verbatim from here by memory, using these codes. And eventually, in 2 weeks, where I go back to Florida, I'll actually have to know every single thing on these charts, 25 muscles, verbatim. So I can't even spell one thing incorrectly. So lateral condyle, if I one letter off, it's wrong. Interosseous margin, one letter, it's wrong. So they're really stickler for spelling and pretty much having everything correct. So just wanted to kind of show you guys just a little bit of what I'm doing, and this is just one test out of the 3 big ones that I do every month. So super intense, but just to kind of show you what I've been kind of up to since I've been kind of living under a rock these days. So.